Bold flavor, smooth finish, made with real fruit. This spirit doesn't back down. Hard Hide, the original fruit whiskey, 86 proof. Not for the thin skin.
We made it! You will not have a week without a Saints practice until 2027. Thomas, hit that intro.
This is Jim Mora, former NFL head coach of the New Orleans Saints. This is for you guys, and you guys are Ralph, Andrew, Dave, and Kevin. And I hope you will take it to your heart and learn something from it. Do a better job in whatever you got doing. Ralph, you are sick. Andrew and Dave, you think you know, but you never will know. And while I never coached in any meaningless games, Kevin, you play in lots of them. So anyway, good luck, have a good day, and hope things are going well for you in your life.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast presented by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. We voted best flavored whiskey of 2025 by Bev Test. I'm Ralph Malort. I'm joined by Dave, Kevin. Andrew is on assignment in Watercolor, Florida. That assignment being his vacation. Hi to everyone in the chat. We have ton of people. We have Oppenheimer. We have Herb. We have Nola Frey. We have Lewis. We have Hudak Golfer. We have Jerry G. Jason Champagne. Ton of people. Thanks for joining us in the chat. On tonight's show, I'm just gonna say, did we commit elderly abuse via the not Heath Schuler with the Jim Mora Open? We'll discuss that. Training camp. It isn't just about injuries. Or is it? Plus, we're going to do crazy week one camp cliche predictions. Andrew Brees is going to Cannes. It's almost here. We're going to talk about him and his appearance on Jimmy Fallon, plus listener questions and trivia courtesy of Butteridge. As always, if we reach $100 in donations, I'll drink something horrible the patrons have sent me. Thomas, tonight we have permafrost and chocolate, 99 proof. That's gross. How close are we to Ralph? My crippled run.
So we are in the final stretch. As you can see, we are 154 week donation streak. Only 2 weeks
Jameis
to go.
Winston
You can
away.
make it the magical one. And thanks to Hudat Golfer, who apparently loved Jim Mora intro, donated $50 via Super Chat. So we are only $50 away. And let's have a look at the big board. Who won last week? It was Oppenheimer making a big comeback. I also saw him in the chat with $70. If you want to support Ralph's drinking habits, and so you can reach the donation goal, just type ! Donate in the chat so you don't give 50% of your donation to YouTube. It's the best way to donate.
Me and Dave actually worked. Me and Dave actually worked very hard on the rundown on Friday night. We were texting back and forth, making it tight, making it fit, making
Dave's
it better.
like, no.
Dave, I did not watch the Jim Mora Open, the Jim Mora Cameo, courtesy of not the real Heath Schuler. Thank you. He paid for that for us, and I purposely didn't watch it because I didn't want to see it. I wanted a true reaction to it, and my first reaction to it, Dave, is I feel like Jim Mora, 5 years ago when we asked him to do this, he said no. And he said yes this time because his mental faculties aren't as sharp. And I feel like
Rob, did you see the uncut version or not? Be honest.
I did not.
So if this was like, that's a good thing. Jesus Christ, the uncut version. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I watched the full thing. Look, he had the wherewithal to do the entire thing as was asked.
He paid him cash money, or not that he should have. So the check.
But I just think that, like, I think some of these sound bites that I think this is an us problem. I don't think this is a Jim Mora problem. I think this is an us problem. I think some of the sound bites, Kevin, you're making a face. I think some of the sound bites that we adore and love are a big deal to us.
He doesn't remember at all.
I don't think they're that much of a big deal to him, and so I don't think he's got these sound bites memorized like we do. Like, the whole
that's fair.
The one
Jim.
where the one where he's supposed to say you don't know and you never will. Like I don't think he has any clue what that's a reference to. Some, like, one of them is from like when somebody called in, when Buford Jordan or whatever, like, called in on a talk show.
That's right.
Or whatever. Like, so he's not gonna.
You gotta trip the memory. You gotta jog the old Jim Mora noggin on that one. And
yes. My daughter is
fair, but
my daughter is home alone.
Kevin, your thoughts? I just,
and she's trying to bomb our podcast here. She's given me our dog Penny here, and my daughter.
Hello, dog.
My dog wants to be featured on the show here.
Yeah. So what your thoughts on the Jim Mora Open, Kevin?
Yeah, I did not watch any of the. I did not watch the uncut, like, raw clip. I wanted to wait just to see what this would be. I think it's adorable that, and maybe that's not the right word to use, adorable. But I think it's adorable and sweet that old man Jim Mora said some things to us in exchange for currency. I'm still pleased by that. So I'm
amazing that one of the patrons.
I am happy with that.
It was. I hope he's delighted with it because it was great. And listen, it adds to the open rotation, so we're happy. It is like, I feel like it's a check bug, Kevin, because if you'd told us when we were doing this on Blog Talk Radio that we would eventually have listeners that cared enough and loved the show enough to pay for a Jim Mora Open to the show, when me and you were doing it back in Blog Talk Radio days, would have been like, that's never going to happen. So it is like, it's like a special. It's like the equivalent. I think it's like the equivalent of like winning a Golden Globe. It's not the same as a Oscar, but it's up there. Like, it's up there. All right. So
we're boring the poor dog.
Thank you, not Heath Schuler, for that. We love it. All right, so
he's in the chat.
Saints training camp starts this week. And listen, we all want the Saints to avoid injuries, Dave, but the Panthers just had an opening training camp week from hell. Nick Scroton, or I said Scrotum, I didn't Scroton. And they have a line on the pup. Dave, I feel bad that I don't feel bad for them. But did all the Panthers injury news, does it have you scared about Saints training camp?
Well, why? No. Well, wait, I mean, why? Why would it have me scared about Saints training
just
camp?
Injuries. Like, that's all we care about in the preseason, right? That's all we like. Just get healthy for week one. Like, are you scared? I feel like I need to light the candle, the Taysom Hill candle, like, for injuries, and like start a prayer circle for the Saints players we care the most about. But
yeah, no, I mean, part of the game, I guess.
Whoa.
What?
Have a nice vacuuming, man.
No, it's not. It's my daughter. She's like, go watch. She watches TV all day, and then when I'm finally doing my podcast, this is when she's not going to watch TV. She's gonna.
That's right.
Do everything 5 feet from me.
Oh, she's very busy then, watching TV all day.
Do you obsess about injuries as much as I do? Because I just, like, in training camp, I know the Saints have to do more than just avoid injuries. I know training camp, they have to get ready, improve the offense, yada, yada, yada. But, like, I'm just like, don't get hurt. Like, that's all I give a shit about in training camp.
Yeah, no, that's the most important thing. I'm honestly, like, that's I don't care about anything else. I want everybody to be available and ready to go week one when the games matter. I don't even care about preseason. It's unfortunate that they had to lose this guy. What was this guy? What was his name? Nicodemus?
Scroton?
Scrotum?
Scruton?
What's his first name?
Nick.
Nicholas?
I mean, he got injured first day, first practice, like 3 plays in, like that. Like Carolina, you're welcome to hell.
Was he
like,
good? Was he supposed to be
Isn't
good?
it like Scorton or something?
Nick Skouerton.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Like,
What's his first
he was
name?
supposed
Nick.
to he's like an
NIC.
up and comer, like
What's his
hipster
real
pick
first
for
name?
a good defensive end.
Nicholas.
You know?
Oh, he was supposed to be good? Oh, that's a shame. That is
Yeah.
a shame.
So like,
It's a tough blow for Carolina.
it is a tough blow. You know, I know all
There's really no
talk about
place for injuries in the sport. Really, I hate to see it. This guy was going to be good for them. God, that sucks, man.
Do you really?
God.
I mean, I feel like Dave, your old thing of like.
I mean, look, I feel I feel worst of all. I'm sorry to interrupt, Ralph. I feel worst of all for the fans. I mean, they're the ones who worked so hard to get where where the Panthers have gotten, and I know they had such high hopes for this guy, and he gets injured, and it's devastating for the fans. I feel really, wow.
Kevin, I feel bad.
You hate to see it. You fucking hate to see it. You hate to see it.
I feel bad for almost saying this, but if Andrew Juge was here, he would say, "Look, injuries are going to happen. We want them to happen to teams in our division because then it's not happening to us." I feel bad that I was like, "That's a sign that it's not Carolina's year." And if it's not Carolina's year, that means it might be somebody else's year in the NFC South. And that somebody else could be us. And then I felt a tinge of guilt. Do you feel guilt about other teams' injuries?
No. I don't feel guilt about it. I have a weird I vacillate between feeling sorry for and at the same time just saying, you know, whoop, go us. But I guess I keep myself from being exuberant about it because karma, and I think it is a little bit poor form to celebrate somebody getting hurt.
We do not do that on this podcast.
We shouldn't do it.
When key players on rival teams get injured, we hate to see that. We really, really, really hate to see that.
Yeah, like you said, if that means it's not the Panthers' year, it's going to be the Bucs' year? Like they got one of their star players who wants to be traded immediately, and then the Falcons are the Falcons. So that means that going into training camp, this seems like it's the Saints' division to win or lose.
Oh, wow.
Well, all right then.
Ralph, less talking and more drinking.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy.
Kyle 44! An unexpected shocking! 1 week ago!
Wow,
We are Benny Ricardo weeks away.
Wow. Benny Ricardo.
All right.
Damn.
What are we drinking?
We're drinking permafrost schnapps.
Ooh,
it smells like the Dr. McGillicuddy, but
get the clock ready. Get the
less
clock
like
ready.
booze and more like medicine. Ooh, the clock
doesn't start till he bangs the drink on the table, though.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
There you go. No,
Clock
that's a good
starts
rule.
with a bang.
That's a good rule.
There we go.
There we go.
No bang.
No,
No. We heard a bang. We heard a bang.
I know.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh my God.
So how was that?
That
So what
tastes
are we
like the
talking
Dr.
about?
McGillicuddy on steroids. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he definitely
Ooh,
sounds like
90
he's shivering. He sounds like he jumped
I am.
out. He just came out of a very cold river.
Kevin,
And by the way, we
it
are only
tasted
55
kinda
bucks away
like,
from next drink.
kind of like a mint, but not really. And
Yeah.
it burned going down, and it's 100 proof. Oh God. Here's what I was gonna ask Dave, but he stepped out. So I'll ask you, Kevin. We've had a chaotic week to start. Not for the Saints, but for the NFL in general. We've had,
Oh, okay. I was about to say, wait, for who?
we've had Tony Romo get a DWI or whatever they call it
DDB?
in Wisconsin. They have like 9 different levels of DUIs, because if they gave DUIs to everybody in Wisconsin, everybody in the state would be in jail. So like it's like a traffic ticket that he got, but he was drunk as hell in that mug.
Yeah.
So we got a Tony
Yeah.
Romo drinking and driving a golf cart. We got, unfortunately, Eric Bieniemy's son shooting Eric Bieniemy's wife and his mother. We have Kyle
Jesus.
Shanahan getting in a wreck that the 49ers covered up for like 2 weeks, and apparently he almost died, lost an eye, broke a wrist, broke like 3
And
ribs.
NFL media seemed to cover up for it as well. Which
Yeah.
which
So
led to the PFT guy calling people out for that, and then some members of the sports media saying, "Hang on a second, I'm going to get this guy is going to be the one to try and call out sports media." That's Rich, the guy who takes advice from Jay Glazer of all people.
That's right.
Going to lecture
Quoting
us. Hang on a
Quoting
second.
Jay Glazer
Right.
as the pinnacle of journalism ethics was quite
Right.
funny.
Like listen, Peter King retired. Jay Glazer has taken up the bucket for carrying water in his honor. But
here's
so
my
yes, your question, please.
My question is, does this signal to you? Because it signals to me. I think this signifies 2026 is going to be complete chaos in the NFL. Just absolute complete chaos. I mean, chaos. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I think there's going to be. I can absolutely see just more weird stories like this for the next few months.
What's the over under on a phone call to Trump being made for some reason? You know, like some coach or some player or some team is like, "Oh, I'm calling Trump. Like, I can't believe this. This isn't going to stand. I'm calling Trump. Let's see what he has to say about this."
I mean, it would have to be.
You've seen it multiple times. You know, I mentioned this just because like I'm a big golf guy, and like Tiger flips his car, and apparently he's on the phone with Trump on the side of the road. DeChambeau at the British Open last 2 weeks ago or whatever, apparently was threatening to call Trump to get him involved in the royal and ancient golf decision, which is ludicrous. Anyway, so that's why and then of course the soccer. You know, Trump got involved with the soccer thing and in the World Cup.
That's right. He did. He totally. I forgot. The World Cup's been good. I totally forgot that Trump.
So I mean, it's kind of a thing now.
Inquiries.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing now. Trump getting involved. So I'm just wondering. I feel like at some point there's going to be Trump's going to get involved in the NFL at some point this season.
I mean, I think the funniest outcome of Trump is Stefanski making a call to Trump, the Atlanta Falcons coach, making a call to Trump after the Falcons get screwed over by the officials. That to me is the funniest possible outcome for like Saints, like if it's in the Saints related orbit. But like I do agree, Dave. I like the thing is with Trump, like put your feelings of him aside, which I know is hard to do. But that dude, he'll talk to like people will just call him and he'll just apparently like pick up the phone. Like you know, so like Tiger Woods, he wouldn't have called Trump if he didn't think that Trump would pick up. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think that like that to me is like mind blowing, that like there's just like celebrities and people that are like, I'm gonna call Trump and he's gonna fix this. Like that to me is absolutely wild. But like for a Saints situation, like it would have to involve somebody in the NFC South calling Trump, not the Saints, because that would just be like a hand grenade into this podcast. It would make it fraught to have to talk about that and pick sides and all that. But like if Tampa or Carolina or Atlanta, if somebody called Trump trying to get Trump to like put his weight on Goodell to like change a call or something, that would be really, really funny, especially if that team was really bad. Like, I don't know. I know Kevin's cringing right now, but Dave, I kind of like, if you told me like Atlanta would like make a call to Trump to like overturn a bad refereeing decision, like that would be amazing. Like I might sign up for that right now. Even if it meant the Saints would win like one less game or something. Like that would be incredible. That could be up there with 28-3, making fun of the Falcons.
Wouldn't put it past them.
Oh Lord. So not
Nafki Schuller with the $50 tip with message. Training camp may be starting this week, but Ralph is in mid-season form, and we are $5 away from second drink. By the way, guys, only $5 away. Wow! Exclamation point! Donate.
God damn, we're only 25 minutes in.
Yeah,
we're not even 25 minutes in.
We're not even.
Okay,
we're only one
Thomas,
topic in. By the way, this should be the week. No, this should be the week where, in case you're wondering, keeping track at home, why aren't they picking training camps about to start? Why aren't we picking our undrafted free agents? This would be the week we should be doing it. But Andrew's not here. So because the prince himself is unavailable, and everything revolves around Mr. Bougie Extraordinaire, we have to postpone for a week.
And by the way, Dave, I have heard from people, because some of my sources and Andrew's sources, he's been poking around for info with his sources for his UDFA
that motherfucker, pick. Man.
Just poking around trying to get information.
That's why, bro. That's probably why he's not here.
On the Jewish Empire.
Right. He's doing fucking research, man.
Right. He's out
and about doing research.
The only research he's doing is he's on a pier in Watercolor, Florida.
He's making interviews and shit.
Yeah. All right. 2 years ago,
fucking doing Dennis a private combine.
2 years ago, Dennis Allen lost his mind over Kendra Miller arriving to camp out of shape, and he also admitted that he didn't understand what a metaphor was. So every year, Dave made this topic. Every year, we get all these camp cliche stories. So we're going to try to predict what camp cliches.
Wait, before that, Nafki Schuller taking us over the edge with $5 tip with the message. Training camp may be starting this week. Oh, that's the same message that last one.
Yeah, he doesn't care if he's doubling up the message. He just wants Ralph to drink again.
He just wants Ralph to get plowed. So, all right, I'm going to do this shot. Oh, it's the chocolate.
The shot?
Oh, God. All right.
That looks like a mini bottle of hot sauce.
What?
All right. Timer starts now.
There we go.
Oh, and there's more money too. Jeez, boy, this is going to be...
Jason Champagne thanks to 8.83. Drink up, Buttercup. I got a big promotion at work and we need to celebrate. Damn, congrats, Jason.
No, I love when our big listeners get promotions at work.
Hey.
They celebrate by destroying my liver bit by bit. Here's the thing, Dave. The chocolate flavor, you know what it tastes? You ever as a kid, like put too much Nestle Quick powder in the milk?
Yes.
And it's like chalky. That's what this chocolate flavor. It's like chalky going down. Oh,
it's a little granular.
It's a little granular, yeah. Oh,
I get
Nestle
it.
Quick powder, damn.
Thank God I'm on vacation.
I was a Yoo-hoo. Well, no, I'm Nestle Quick.
What were you, a Yoo-hoo guy or a Chocolate Soldier guy?
I mean, I loved Yoo-hoo, but also, I mean, Nestle Quick for sure.
Yeah. I was a Chocolate Soldier guy.
Oh,
Chocolate Soldier.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was chocolate.
We didn't have that. We didn't have that.
No. All right.
Me too, Dave.
Well,
So Dave came up with this idea of training camp cliches, and one of the biggest training camp cliches of all time, Kevin, is he's in the best shape of his life, and he's ready to compete. He's ready to win. He's ready to turn around. Who is going to be the first Saints player to get a feature written by them or talked about by the media of he's in the best shape he's been in his entire life? Who's it going to be?
I can see it being Kamara. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one. Because he's buddies with Nick Underhill. I could see Underhill dropping like a 4,000 word article. Like Kamara's like gone to a sensei and he's like doing massages. He's like
hand yoga,
on his
yoga,
knees and he's cured. He's going to be 1,500 yard back again.
Dick yoga.
Right. It'll be Underhill writing a first person experience of spending the day with Kamara as he's, like on the comeback trail, so to speak. It'll be like, I woke up at 3 a.m. to get ready to go meet Alvin at 4 so he could go stand on a Bosey ball and juggle.
I like that. That's a great choice. Dave, do you have a...
Yeah, I mean, I probably would have gone with something in the same vein, like a veteran, like Cam Jordan, probably. Just to pump Cam up, just to get us all excited about his final season.
Yeah, my thing is, I think it's gonna. Kevin took the Grand Slam answer, but I'm gonna go Cesar Ruiz. He's been like working with Teron Armstead, so I think NOLA.com will have like a feature on Cesar Ruiz and being like, I'm in the best shape of my life. This is gonna be the year. This is the year that I'm going to prove that I was worth the first round pick for the Saints. So the next one, this is one I really like because this one could go a lot of ways. But I feel like this is an all-time cliche. When I put it in the chat GPT, Dave, this is the second one that they spit out. Veteran player ready to bounce back from injury. Which is it's kind of limiting, but I have one that I would be willing to bet an incredible amount of money. Like this guy, he'll have a feature written on him before I return from Vegas on Saturday afternoon. That's how confident I am in my pick for this one. If you want me to go first.
Kevin's confused.
How is this different from the previous question?
Well, because the previous question was in the best shape of their life. This one, I'm coming back from an injury.
I like how Ralph is using AI to come up with the topic.
Well, Dave, I put the rundown. You said to put the old rundowns in and ask ChatGPT to improve the rundowns and improve the topics. It got confused. The hard-hide ad read confused it though. It was.
I for one am shocked that an AI got confused.
It was confused. It was giving me like alcohol topics.
Kevin's
which would fit for the show. So maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
good.
AI wasn't confused.
Good. Yeah, why don't you go first, Ralph?
Martin Emerson. I will guarantee this dude, Martin, he is a corner. He's coming off an Achilles. He's going to rock it the first week. And you're going to get Underhill, Duncan, or Ross Jackson. 2 of the 3 are going to be like, he's looking great in practice. The Achilles is totally healed. He's looking amazing. Because I'm gonna tell you a little story, Kevin. When I first started at WWL Radio, I was watching a training camp practice, and I saddled up to like Mike Detillier, and there was a scout from another, not a scout, but like a Saints scout out there watching practice. And they were talking, and I was like, "Hey, man, how do you watch practice? Like, what should you look for in practice?" And they're like, "Watch Ashley Ambrose." And this was Ashley Ambrose, the second tour with the Saints, not the 1997 tour when he got 6 interceptions and was really good and got a huge free agent contract the year after. This was his second tour duty when he was kind of close to being washed. And their point was, veteran players that are kind of on the bubble, no, they got to kick ass the first week or 2 of training camp. So they turn it up a notch to show the coaching staff, I still got it, baby. And then the coaches go, oh, I see it. And they can ramp it back down and be fine. Emerson is going to kick ass this week. He's going to kick complete ass. And there will be a feature of him, NOLA.com or Nick on somewhere or Ross Jackson. Someone will be like, he looks incredible. He's my choice for vet player ready to bounce back from injury. I'm certain of it. Or they'll cart him off because his other Achilles will rupture. Either way, I'm right. That's my prediction.
Okay, if you want me to name an injured player, actually, I tell you what, Dave, why don't you go next since I went first last time? So, no? No, you want me to go? Okay. I will say Vernon Broughton. I think you can make a story about, okay, he knows, like, we know this will be Cam Jordan's swan song. Vernon Broughton is coming off of injury and wants to be the guy to Vernon Broughton is gunning for that torch passing moment with him and Cam. So he's fighting for his spot, that kind of stuff.
Oh, I like that. See, I forgot Vernon until you just brought him up, Kevin. I forgot Vernon Broughton existed.
Well, I didn't know Martin Emerson existed, so
yeah, and so I don't have an answer for this one. I'm out on this one.
All right.
Okay.
So Dave, you were a big proponent of Ralph. Get Claude, get ChatGPT, get it to help with the show. Because in the summer, we don't have the brackets. And the brackets sort of papered over that these topics are hard to come up with. It's hard to make an interesting show in the summer unless we're like breaking down the fifth defensive tackle, which nobody wants from us. So I asked ChatGPT, I said, ChatGPT, what are the words that Kellen Moore uses over and over again in his press conferences? And can you guess what ChatGPT spit out for me?
Install.
That was number 2. Number 1 was, who is the first player Kellen Moore is excited about their journey in camp?
Oh, journey. Journey is the number 1 word?
Journey was number 1. He really likes to say, we're on this journey together.
That's true, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is. Okay, yeah. You finally came up with something good, Ralph. Okay. So who is he going? Well, okay, fair enough. So who is he going to? It could be. It doesn't have to be. It could be a thing, right?
Yeah, it could be a thing, right? Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm gonna say he's gonna be talking about shit. Honestly, I'm gonna say Kamara. I think he's gonna talk about. I think he's gonna talk about Kamara. We took Kamara earlier with your veteran, best shape of his life. Honestly, I'm gonna go with this whole thing with Kamara and being, him taking a backup role. And that's Alvin's going on a journey right now, a late
I like that,
a veteran journey. Even though you're not a rookie, even though you're a long way away from your rookie year, you're still learning.
I like that one. Kevin, do you have the player that Kellen Moore is going to be? I always feel like Kellen Moore talks about training camp, the journey, like he's like a suburban dad talking about a road trip in the car with the family for a summer vacation.
Who do I think he's going to talk about being on a journey?
Yeah. We're excited for his journey with us.
Or what? It could be.
It
could be the team. It could be the offense in general. It could be his. Honestly, my second answer, while Kevin thinks about it, I'll buy him some time. My second answer is he'll be referring to his eating of seafood. I know he's already. I think he said.
I like that.
I think he already said. That's
right.
He's taking steps, baby steps. He's further along than where he started on this journey.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe by the end of the season, maybe he'll be peeling his
Or
own.
maybe he'll be
crawfish
like,
or his
"Hey,
own
I
shrimp.
ate a soft shell crab.
Yeah,
I ate an oyster po' boy." Like, yeah, I could see it. Those are the questions that people want to answer.
I would say Jordan Tyson.
Ooh, that's a good one. The thing is, though, Kevin, I worry about if he's talking about Jordan Tyson's journey,
his
that
injury
could be a
journey, his
problem, 'cause he could
recovery
be
journey.
he could be missing practices.
Yeah, his injury recovery journey.
That's right. Although I got two separate sources, Dave. I got one source was like Jordan Tyson's going to have no restrictions, and then I won't say their name, but there's a really high up person in the Saints, not a coach or anything, but in the building that is a fan of the podcast, and they texted me, "Stop fucking worrying about Jordan Tyson."
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I will. Yeah, that's appropriate. I'll say this. This is as close as you're going to get to me, quote unquote, having a source. I will say what I have heard about Jordan Tyson ever since he's been drafted, in my conversations with people that are affiliated with the team, is that they have been going. His injury history is known. It's very well known. It's being taken into consideration that he has been eased along very carefully. That's what I have heard. That's the extent of what I have heard.
Yeah. I mean, look, Ted Roth is like the Saints, like they're better. They were better. They were healthier last year, except for the offensive line, which continues to be a dumpster fire of injuries. But maybe this year it'll change. I'll tell you what's never a dumpster fire, and that's Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey. It is a strawberry
Smooth,
whiskey
Ralph.
blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry and lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. Don't forget to check out Bev Test's Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is supporting Saints Happy Hour all year long, all football season long, so support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. I will say, Dave, if you take a Fanta strawberry and you dump a little Hard Hide in it, shot of heart, it'll change your life.
That's the magic. That's the magic combo right there, huh?
It's a magic combo.
Wait, going back to cliches, the one that I wanted to talk about, I feel like this is the one we're going to hear a lot. We're going to be so goddamn sick of this. They're going to be talking about how it's the second year. Like this is the,
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
This is
second year in the system.
This is Kellen Mora's second year, the coaching staff's second year, Tyler Shuck's second year. It's going to be all about the second year. This is the year that this is where everybody's going to be expected to take this is going to be the other one. The other one you're going to hear, the next step. This is the year everybody's going to be taking the next step because it's year two.
Or it's either the next step or a leap.
Yeah.
Correct.
So
yes.
like Tyler Shuck is the obvious answer here, but I feel like a guy who's going to be really high on Kool-Aid McKinstry. They're going to be like, I know he's in year 3, but they're going to be like, oh, he's going to take the leap. He's going to take the next step. He's going to take the leap. The Brandon Staley defense, he's ready to excel. I like that one. I like that one though, Dave. And I think but see you can't. Achan isn't in year 2, so it's got to be a year 2 guy. It's got to be a year 2 guy.
Devon Vele.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's that's the one.
Good.
That's the one because you know what, Kevin? They could say he already started to make the leap, then he got hurt.
Right.
I think that's the one. I think that's the one.
Who's going to be the first player that says he's excited about when we have the first padded practice. Is he's going to be like, I'm just excited to put the pads on, hit somebody. I'm excited to get some contact.
Danny Stutzman. Lock it in.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be a second. It's got to be a secondary, like a shoot. What do you call it? Second on the depth chart person.
Yeah, I think it's got to be, and it's got to be a defensive player because no offensive player is excited about being hit. So I think it's a defensive player. It's either a linebacker or a defensive tackle because those are psychopaths. Like they know, like they got to hit, they gotta sacrifice their body to make the team, to make the money and all that. Danny Stutzman, but that's a great choice. Do you think, Dave, that it possibly could be an offensive player that could be like, yeah, I'm excited to be in full pads?
Taysom would. We know that.
Poor Taysom. Why didn't Taysom retire during the season? Like he's forgotten now. Like we've totally forgotten that. Like Taysom is like he didn't. You know, makes me, Dave. You made me sad just now.
Sorry.
Yeah. You know, I like poor Tate. He's like he's a free agent. He didn't announce his retirement. He didn't announce anything. So anyway, but Dave, that's a pretty good segue to our next topic. Drew Brees is going to Canton. He was on Jimmy Fallon last week. And this gives me a chance to plug our 3-part Drew Brees, the GOAT podcast series. Me and Kevin recorded it. And Kevin, I have to say, it was really fun. Kevin, I don't want to give away the store, but Kevin does this thing throughout the 3 episodes of the podcast that I promise you will enjoy, and it is hysterical. And Kevin had me in stitches. But I want to discuss something that me and Kevin talked about, Dave, is Drew Brees is going to Canton. Do you think it's going to hit you emotionally different than you might expect in a way that other Saints going into Canton didn't?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, I have never really, if I'm being honest with you, being a newer Saints fan, I never really cared about the previous Saints players that have gone into the Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Like, yes, I respect Ricky Jackson, but I never watched Ricky Jackson play for the Saints. I never watched the Dome Patrol. I never had any kind of feelings for that. I don't even know who else would be included in this. Willie Roaf, I guess, maybe. Who else is in the Hall of Fame that would have played for the Saints?
Morton Anderson?
Like the list is very short. Oh, yeah, Morton Anderson. There you go. Also, kind of, for the most part, before my time. So Drew is really is the first person that even fits the bill for this question. But to answer your question, still, I haven't really been getting emotional yet in any of this stuff leading up to it, but I do think when the time comes, this is going to be the first time I've ever actually sat down and made an appointment to watch the Hall of Fame ceremony, and to make sure that I'm watching Drew and watching this. Absolutely not even close. This is the first time, absolutely, that I've ever cared about this, and I think, I probably will get a little emotional. Absolutely, yeah.
I gotta probably like my best Saints source.
Can't believe we're this old.
Probably my best Saints source, Kevin, is in the Saints like ticket office, and like they deal with tickets and all that, and they connected to the NFL. They said to me, the NFL in Canton has no idea what they're in for. Like I think Saints fans are going to be better than 60% of the people there in Canton. Like, it's like a pilgrimage. Like, I think Saints fans feel like this is, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's just, it's a moment, and they want to be there for it. I just feel like it's gonna hit different because
you think there's going to be a large physical presence? You think there's going to be a lot of Saints fans?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I was told.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
I haven't heard about anybody I know personally that's going, but
I can't remember exactly what I told you, Ralph, when we started doing this, but I don't think I was. I don't think I was clear enough, or maybe painted a good enough picture. But watching Drew Brees on the Jimmy Fallon, doing the Jimmy Fallon interview.
By the way,
Fallon
Fallon's a terrible interviewer. That's for you, but you're correct.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Fallon had asked him, oh, are you going to get emotional, or do you? What are you thinking? Like, what are you feeling? And Drew Brees, while I was watching him answer that question, I started to get introspective, thinking about Drew Brees potentially being emotional during his speech, and I started to feel a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've watched Hall of Fame ceremonies before. I routinely watch them because I like those. I'm sentimental. Like, I like those moments when these athletes who don't always tap into their emotions, who are either private or who are raised or live a certain way to hide their feelings, and you get to see a little window into their humanity. I remember Michael Irvin's Hall of Fame speech, where he ended up talking about his children, and that was just a very good speech. But
yeah, it's always interesting.
The thing about Drew in particular is, like, Drew is our age. And when he came to the Saints, and I've said this before, I looked at him and Sean Payton as having like an older brother quality, just like an older brother presence.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is kind of like seeing your older brother or a family member achieve something like this, and it feels, it hits different, so to speak. Like, there are people who are probably 10 years older than us who look at it a different way, and then there's people who are probably 10, 12 years younger than us who look at it a different way. For me, it's like, this is my brother going into this thing. This is like one of us.
Well, Dave,
Now, go ahead.
I was interested in Dave's perspective. Dave, you're a new. You're like 2000 and before. You're not like that Saints fan. You're just like that. Screw all that. That's just a history book. I don't care about that. I didn't experience it. But Drew Brees is like not the beginning of your Saints fandom, but the sort of the entrenchment of it, right? Like, that's where you they grabbed hold of you. So like, what's your? I'm interested in your feelings on it.
Well, what I was gonna say, I think I started out saying this. Like, this is really the first person. This is the first Saints player that's ever, played that I've paid total attention to, that's going to be able to make the Hall of Fame. Like I said, I wasn't really around for Ricky Jackson. I mean, I saw Ricky Jackson's Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I remember it was a big deal to a lot of people. I saw the speech. Obviously, it was left a lot to be desired, unless you came from Ricky Jackson's hometown, in which you were very excited about his speech. And but I what the hell was I going to say? That's what I was gonna say. Like Kevin, somebody asked me on Twitter or on our Discord or whatever, like, is anybody from this podcast gonna go? Are they going to Canton, Ohio? Are they gonna go see Drew's speech or whatever? And I said, I'm certainly not going. Kevin is the closest. Like, Kevin, you come on, man, you got to go. How are you not going to this? How did we not, fund this or whatever? Is it too late? Can we get him on a bus? Can we get him on a train? I mean, it can't take him that long. I mean, how far is Missouri from Ohio? It seems like that's got to be.
Can you hitchhike? Like, if you hitchhike to Canton, how long does it take?
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's the closest. Like, he's the closest man we've got on the ground.
Is like, why? And that's the thing I don't understand. Like, why do they put the Hall of Fame in Canton? Like, couldn't they put it like in a bigger city? Like, like somewhere enjoyable to go. Like, and even Cleveland's like an hour away, but no one wants to go to Cleveland. Come on, man. Like, couldn't they put it somewhere?
I would, yeah. I mean, look, I would love to go, but I mean,
I don't know. I think it's going to hit people different, And
it's going to be,
it's going to be emotional because I think
it depends. You know what? Honestly, you know what? I don't know if it is. You know what? I don't know if it is going to be emotional because it could. You know what? Because it might end up being typical Drew, and it's going to be very bland. And he's not gonna go there. He's not gonna go to the place that I think we want him to go to. Like we saw the thing on Jimmy Fallon. Like the main story was like, for him getting the knock for the Hall of Fame thing. Like, it was just like, oh, my family told me we were going to dinner and then we were late. And then all of a sudden the knock came. Like, that was it. Like, there was no, there was nothing, no special story about it. It was like, literally, they just did the basic, they did the same thing they would do as if they were trying to surprise him for his birthday. Which actually, that's what they were doing. They did it all under that guise of, hey, it's your birthday. Yeah. We're talking about the same guy. On the interview, he's spitting pumpkin seeds. Like, what an opie, boring, just like that's like just Drew. But like that's that's just Drew. And so I think
off the field,
I think
at arm's length. Yeah,
I think I think Drew never, very rarely. I won't say never, but I would say very rarely ever let us down on the football field. But I think when it comes to the off the field stuff, I think for me personally, he's just always fallen short because he's just never been that cool guy. He's just always been kind of a little vanilla and bland. And I think I'm concerned because I think we're going to be wanting a little more emotion, a little more human touch from Drew when it's time for him to give this speech. And I'm a little concerned that it's going to be just like everything else and it's going to be vanilla and bland and we're going to be left like, all right.
Yeah, you're probably right. And that made me sad.
I don't know.
Made me sad, Dave. Thank you.
I don't know. I think it will be. I go the other way completely. I think that he
there you
is.
Go,
I hope. I'm not saying. Look, I'm just saying that I hope it is. I want everybody. I just want to make that clear. Like, I'm just like everybody else. I want it to be. I want this motherfucker to have hired like George Stephanopoulos or whoever, like some freaking speechwriter. I want him to have hired somebody to like come up with some amazing fucking speech. No, not ChatGPT.
No. I think Nola Fredo is right, Dave. Nola Fredo is right. Mention the no call. Stick the knife into Goodell while you're at the podium.
You better mention.
As Saints fan, that's what I want.
He's not exactly. Okay, you're proving my point.
What I want.
Because if those are the things you want, you're going to be disappointed, which is what I just said. Like if you're lucky, he'll have something to say about Atlanta, but he's not going to say shit about Goodell. Like, stop with that. Stop.
All right. Well,
he's going to go out there and he's going to talk about gratitude and he's going to thank the fans. He's going to thank he'll go through the list of people you thank. I don't know.
Mention Goodell and say thanks for nothing.
I don't need this to be some kind of Michael Corleone settling all family business type thing. I don't need that.
You're a good person, Kevin. I'm not a good person.
It's not that I'm a good person. It's that fuck Goodell, fuck Vinovich, fuck all these other people. Why would I waste my energy and focus on them when this is meant to be a celebration about my success, which was really our success, and the good things that were done for 15 years and the memories that people will carry with them for the rest of their lives. Like that's the kind of thing that I'm expecting. Like I think Drew will have an emotional moment, and even if he's just trying to read through it to avoid getting choked up, I still think they'll be cutting the camera and they'll find a sea of grown-ass men by the thousands weeping openly while this man says things, blandly or not. I don't care. It's.
Yeah, I think Dave. I think
this is a kind of validation. This is a kind of validation that you just. I can't put it into words. This is a validation. This is an everlasting validation.
He delivered every Saints fans our greatest hopes and dreams. He delivered it. He literally gave us a Super Bowl. And when you combine that with Katrina in 2006, it becomes incredibly emotional. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think there's going to be a ton of New Orleans people there. I think it's just going to. I think it's no matter how he delivers the speech, it's going to hit us in a way that we think, oh, it's going to be normal, Drew. It's not going to hit us emotionally and this and that. I think it's going to hit us hard. I think people are going to weep. That's my theory, Dave. So, all right.
We will see. I hope I'm wrong.
We will see. All right, so listen, it's the last show before training camp and the season gets rolling. So we had to do one more edition of trivia via Budrich. Thomas, hit us with the trivia for this week, which Budrich told me it was a doozy. So we'll see.
All right. Trivia coming up from Budrich. And the trivia question is: during the Saints' joint practice with the Houston Texans in 2009, which two players, both starters, got in a fight?
Man, see this.
I remember the fight happening.
This is a sicko question.
Brandon
because
Cooks.
I can remember the Saints starters from 2009. I have no idea about the Texans. Like, is he saying a Texan starter and a Saints starter?
Wait, no,
or is he saying Saints starter?
Oh shit! Wait, hold on, this was way earlier than Brandon
Schuler takes us over the edge. Oh, does he? He does.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly 62 buckaroos, and also thanks to Kyle44 for earlier donation, 28.3 magical number, extending his MP lead.
I still have to send this
shot, so I got to get
barrel aged Malort. Yeah, I got to send this barrel aged Malort.
Don't send it this week though, because I'm gone.
Okay.
So, all right. So I gotta.
The Texans back in 2009. So this was the year the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah. So all right. So I got
If there was
Reggie
all right.
Bush, and what Mario Williams? I don't know.
No. No.
All right.
Honestly, I would bet on Jeremy Shockey.
Ooh, that's a good one. What about like
Ooh,
Vilma,
yeah.
like setting the tone? I'm gonna say Shockey and Vilma.
Well, no, but I think the way the question is worded, it makes it sound like it was a Saints player and a Texans player.
See, I have, dude. Is this Matt's job? I have like you could, I couldn't.
It is a
Shit,
Saints player and Texans player.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Shit. Arian Foster, like you 2009 tech. You might as well not. You
Yeah.
might as well ask me the 1974 Indianapolis Baltimore fucking Colts. Like name. I got nothing. Like give me Matt Schaub and Vilma. That's my final answer, Dave. Do you have a final answer before I do a shot?
Go with Mario Williams and Vilma.
All right.
D'Amico,
No, Mario Williams. No, Mario Williams.
No, it would have to be an
and,
offensive player.
It doesn't have to be. You don't know. You don't have no idea how the fight erupted. Mario Williams and Shockey.
All
Put
right,
me down for
Thomas.
D'Amico Ryans. D'Amico Ryans and Shockey.
Wow, that's a good answer, Kevin. You know more about the 2009 Texans than me. Thomas, give us
No,
the
it's
answer.
just I'm literally pulling things out of my ass. That's what it is.
Go.
Pulling things out of your ass. Let's see if your ass was right, Kevin. Then.
Nico Ryans. Wow.
Wow.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Kevin's
Wow.
ass
Oh my
knows
God.
things. Kevin's ass is knowledgeable. More knowledgeable
Wow.
than Ralph.
Wow.
Kevin nailing this question might be
That's
a
a
top
sign of the
five.
apocalypse, is what that is, brother.
That might be.
What do you mean,
that
Kevin?
might
It
be
was
as
his
crazy
ass.
a moment as the woman that broke into Kevin's house.
Wow.
And by the way,
Wow.
Nafki Schuller is in the lead for the MVP. Guys.
I am not like
Forgot to
you
mention.
know what? Here's the thing.
I'm shocked. I'm
Wait,
shocked.
did you take your drink?
No, I have not.
No.
Dave.
Oh,
Some,
well,
Take your
take your
drink.
fucking drink.
Take your drink.
fucking
No.
drink.
No talking.
Yeah, shut up.
No talking.
Shut
More
up.
drinking.
Yeah. Shut up and drink. Nobody wants to hear whatever stupid shit you're about to say.
Malort.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, I got to be honest, man. That was I did not didn't think that was possible. I really didn't think that was possible. The Shockey thing, I felt
That's believable.
Shockey.
Very
Shockey. I felt comfortable. I felt that was a reasonable guess. D'Amico Ryans, I was just like, it's got to be a defensive player. It's not. I knew it couldn't have been Mario Williams. It had to be another like linebacker or maybe somebody in the secondary. And that was just I think one of the only names that for whatever reason was in my head.
Good job. Nailed it. All right. How you doing over there?
I'll say this.
You got 3 seconds left. You can take a drink now.
Yeah. Dave, I didn't come ready to play tonight.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
You didn't stretch?
Like some weeks I'm like,
have some hard hide to wash it down.
yeah, have some hard to wash it down. The thing is, some weeks, Dave, I'm like, listen, the Saints, we're gonna have after free agency, I'm like, it's gonna be a huge night. There's gonna be a ton of people. I'm gonna be drinking a lot of shots. I need to prepare. I need to get ready. I need to lock in. Tonight, I was like, training camp hasn't open yet. I'm going on vacation. This is gonna be an easy night. This is gonna be like a 1-shot. Maybe a 2-shot night, but I'm not doing Malort. I'm fine. I was not like locked in, and it has hit me like a ton of bricks.
Are we recording something after this?
No, we're not. We're not.
Maybe we should.
We did. Maybe we. Thomas, do you have the picture of me from the mailbag ready for the people or no?
No.
No. So anyway, we got to get to the Saints viewer mailbag, and the Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hard Hide, Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey, and Bev Test Best Flavored Whiskey of 2025, Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you to go to www.hardhidewhiskies.com. It goes amazing with an Arnold Palmer or a Fanta Strawberry. I'm just saying. All right, so Thomas, what's first
And
up in the
Malort.
mailbag? No,
Wait, don't we
take
have
it
to
to the
do
top?
the? No, we have to do take it to the top. We have to do finger guns.
See, Kevin, thanks for keeping.
We've only been doing this for several years.
Yeah, I told you, Kevin, I wasn't prepared for tonight. I didn't do the proper preparation, the week of preparation, and I'm off the top. Woo,
Jesus,
hitting me hard.
he's
All right, what's up?
slurring
What's
so
up?
hard. I mean, he's drunk as he's been. You
it's
look
hard.
better after like 8 shots you took one night.
I didn't. The thing is, though, Thomas, I
See if
didn't
we can get
hydrate
one more
pre-show, I
donation.
didn't eat pre-show. I'm doing all
Let's
this on an
see.
empty stomach.
Let's see. You know
Wheels
what?
will come
I'm
off.
thinking. Hold on. You know what? I'm realizing we are so close to getting to the
No, we're
fourth
not.
level here.
We're 100.
We're close to getting to the fourth level here, and Oppenheimer
What the
hasn't
fuck,
even
Kevin?
donated yet. So
Dave.
I think we could get there. I think we can get there.
Yeah,
Dave
I think
calling
we
out
could really
his
send
arch
Ralph over
nemesis.
the edge.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying. Otherwise, I'd say the rag stays in New Orleans.
We had a lot of Tulane LSU talk in the next mailbag that drops Friday while I'm in Vegas, just for people to know. The mailbag, Dave, the mailbag that me and you did was a journey. I'll just let the people know that. All right, what's first up, Tom?
What?
A journey for who?
All right,
Me.
for the listeners.
Yeah, and them too.
All right, so this is gonna be an old school mailbag. Dave is gonna hate it because we had no audio questions, not even one. So first question,
Disgraceful.
a regular one.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, first question from your boy Alan, so I could read something for a change. He asks, would a 1,000 Ralphs be able to defeat 100 Bobby Abers in a fight to the death? How about a current state Jim Mora?
1,000. Okay, so there's 10 times as many Ralphs as there are Bobby Abears.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I gotta give it. I mean, that's a lot.
You're
Bobby's
asking,
a Terminator.
You get 10. No, he's not. You get.
you're
10
asking,
Ralphs.
can 10? Let me ask you this: can 10 Ralphs kill one Bobby Abear?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know because
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Really?
'Cause
Are
you're
you
like,
serious?
Dave, you're looking at like
Yeah.
you're looking like. Remember,
Like,
I only
three
have
of them
like
could
an
just
arm.
choke his
I only
ass
have an arm
out.
and a half. So you're looking at 10 of me. That's 15 arms,
I know, but you should
and
easily
one
be able
Bobby
to
Abear. So
choke
you have
him.
15 arms and versus 2 arms. I don't know.
The only chance that the 1,000 Ralphs have is to
You kick him in the balls.
corner all 100 Bobby Abears and to just pile on top of them and hope that the collective heat and weight suffocates the 100 Bobby Abears. Or I'm sorry, it should be Bobby's Abear, like attorneys general.
Bobby's. You sure?
Bobby's Abear.
It's not baby.
Yeah,
it's
see,
not
hey,
Bobby
hey,
Abears.
hey,
It's
1,000 Ralphs
Bobby
might be
Abears.
wrong.
Abear.
Are the 1,000
No, because
Ralphs
it ends
as
with a
drunk as I
T.
am now? Like that's like I have a lot of questions.
No, but hold on. But
Right.
Bobby
I mean,
Abear,
and is this
Abear ends
is
with
this
a
a
T. It doesn't
multiplicity
end with
situation?
an S.
You talk
So
the
I-
blood alcohol level in a Ralph versus Bobby Abear fight would be the blood alcohol level would be hard hide.
The blood alcohol level would be Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Hold
That's
on.
right.
It would be Tony Romo. Too soon. Now wait a minute. You don't think like 3 Ralphs could easily strangulate One Bobby Aber.
See,
No.
I think
Why no? Why no?
I think 1,000 Ralphs could defeat 100 Bobby Heberts. I think actually defeating Jim Mora would be more difficult because Jim Mora, he still works out and he'd be stone cold sober in this battle. I think that the Jim Mora battle would be close.
Hold on. Wait. You've got 3 Ralphs. So that's 3 arms that could strangle 1 neck, and that leaves you 7 Ralphs to deal with the lower body and the lower portion. Like, I mean, one Ralph could like scissor lock.
Yeah, but I've only got one good leg too, Dave. You got to remember that. Like
his legs are messed up, Dave.
Jesus Christ.
His legs are messed up.
That's right. See.
I'm gonna need a full scouting. I need a full scouting report on Ralph. I need to know exactly.
So Ralph is
a challenge.
Ralph is 50.
Yeah,
I'm 50.
Ralph is 50.
Like 60,
he's a man.
Bobby Aber is 65 years old. He is a former professional athlete. I get that he
drinks. Oh wait, never mind.
I get
but
that
he was a professional drinker.
I get that he has been deep fried and battered several times over in all these decades of retirement.
Jason Champagne says, just get Aber to the playoffs. He's sure to choke.
There you go. Yeah, that's your hope. You have to tell the Bobby's Aber that this is a playoff scenario. That's what you have to do. That's a great suggestion. Or,
I don't know.
Or what you do is you get one of the Ralphs hyper drunk, stick a fuse in them, and hope that's enough to detonate and blow up a mass amount of the Bobby's Aber.
L. Burb says,
first of all,
Ralph and Bobby Aber scissoring is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, have fun going to sleep tonight, folks.
Hold on. First of all,
that's your sleep paralysis demon.
It's Bobby Heberts. His last name ends with a T. It's one full thing. Bobby Heberts, not Bobby's Aber. Anyway, I surely somebody at MIT is willing to run this scenario out.
Ask ChatGPT. All right,
look,
Tom.
Look, we need the guy who ran Deadliest Warrior to run this.
Yeah, right. It seems like, which is crazy to me. It seems like me and only me, not even Ralph. I think I'm the only person on the side of Ralph. I'm the only person that believes that Ralph doesn't even believe that he can beat 100 Bobby Heberts. Only me. Only do I believe that 1,000 Ralphs could be. I'm sorry. I just think 10 on 1 is too. That's too many. It's too.
I mean, because Dave, 1,000 Ralphs, you've only got 500 good arms and 500 good legs. Like
I know, but so does he. But you've got more torsos and I don't know. You can use your dead. And also, is it you still use your dead limbs? I don't know. It's both of you in current states, I guess.
Current state. See, my current state is pretty bad. Like I'm falling apart.
Listen, Ralph.
So is this is probably the worst you get his too.
I would take 1,000 Ralphs against 1,000 Jim Mora, or against 100.
Hey, there we go. Oh, Jim Mora.
I would take 1,000 Ralphs over 100 Jim Moras because look, there's a 40-year age gap. I'm well aware that Jim Mora is still full of piss and vinegar, but you know, it's not so much the heart and the will. It's at that point it becomes.
If I can get him on the ground, if 1,000 Ralphs can get him on the ground, I think we're home free.
Yeah. Wow. I'm
see,
shocked
Andrew. Look at this. See, Andrew. Yep, Andrew has spoken, and he says 10 Ralphs beats 1 Bobby today. So Andrew is on my side.
Yeah,
let's go. It's two against everybody else, including Ralph.
The sun never sets on the Jewish Empire.
All right, Thomas. How close are we to that fourth drink?
Thomas, what's next?
Fourth drink is in jeopardy. All right. Another question from Sage Rabbit, the usual suspect, and he asks, speaking of Bobby Aber, how do you feel about Bobby Aber's only Pro Bowl season happening with the Falcons?
It's gross. I hate him. He failed with the Saints in the playoffs. He got worse every single playoff game, and he was Pro Bowl with the Falcons. I hate him. I hate like Bobby Hebert. I have the opposite of nostalgia. The further I get away from his time with the Saints, the more and more I hate him. Even though I was happy, T-Bob retweeted me today, and I gained like 200 followers off of that retweet. So I really like T-Bob, but
I'm reading Andrew's and Andrew is chiming in about the 10 versus 1 Ralph Bobby Aber thing, and Andrew says that Bobby would beat up 9 Ralphs easily, and then it would be down to 1 versus 1, and then Bobby would then somehow blow it against that one remaining Ralph.
It's accurate. Yeah. It's accurate.
See? There you go. Wait, what was the question? Oh, wait, I have a question for Saints Rabbit, who I know can submit audio questions. What the fuck?
Damn.
What's next, Thomas? Bobby Hebert from Mailbag.
Final question of the show belongs to Badridge, Trivia Master. He asks, which off-season was more painful? This is kind of a trivia in itself also. 2003 or 2015?
I mean, listen. 2003, Kevin, the only thing I need to tell you, it involved the Saints trading a second-round pick for Tabucky Jones. That's all you need to know. 2015... I don't even remember what the Saints 2015, they were a disaster. In 2014 and 2015 on defense.
I can remind you if you want. I can remind you. But it's also 2015. You trade away Kenny Stills. You trade away Kenny Stills, get rid of Lofton, Corey White, Pierre Thomas, and Ben Grubbs. Signed Brandon Browner and CJ Spiller. And the cream of the cream of the pie. Trade Jimmy Graham and fourth for Max Unger and first, which became the Saints GOAT, Stephon Anthony.
Oh my God.
The cream of the pie today, I learned. 2015
is more painful because you traded away a Hall of Fame tight end for a slightly above average center and a garbage linebacker.
And maybe let me remind you, 2003, you let Sammy Knight and Jake Delhomme walk. You trade away Carl Turley for 2004 draft pick, which became Courtney Watson. You traded for Tabucky Jones, Todd Bowman. You signed Wayne Gandy and Orlando Ruff. And you trade away Norman Hand and Martin Chase. The real cream of the pie is the Jonathan Sullivan. Cream of the pie. That's how he wrote it.
Dave, I need a t-shirt.
No way. There is no way that's how God works. There's no way. Unless, I mean, maybe
you
it is
can check it yourself in the questions channel.
All right.
The real cream of the pie is the Jonathan Sullivan.
I mean, that's a pretty...
Those keeping score at home, it's called the cream of the crop. It should be the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
The cream of the pie.
Cream rises to the top.
To me, the cream of the pie is that's a different kind of cream. That's a different kind of cream.
Wait.
Different kind of pie.
Baby Barnes was watching something during writing this, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
I take it all back. 2003. If it involves Jonathan Sullivan, it's got to be 2003.
Oh, no, correct, said Partridge. That's even worse, man.
Kevin, do you have any thoughts on this? Man. I think it's got to be 2003 because it involves Jonathan Sullivan.
I get it, but
I'm going with the cream pie in 2015 over the cream pie.
Yeah. I think the pie was definitely creamed worse in 2015
because of Brandon Browner and he's in prison.
Yeah, I mean, if you the 2015 offseason.
Hazlitt was around in 2003, so I mean, cream pies, that was a thing around then, right?
If you know, you know.
Anywho, the 2015 offseason is notable. I'll give you two dates.
Question. Goated.
I'll give you 2 dates that are really notorious in Saints history. March 6, 2015 is the date that the Saints terminated the contract of Pierre Thomas.
Boo.
February 11th, 2015, they named Dennis Allen senior defensive assistant.
Boo.
So they brought him in the fold, and that you could argue that set about
the seeds of their downfall.
That set about the chain reaction that led to him becoming the head coach.
There you go. Yeah, I like that. I think you're right, Kevin. 2015, you sold me.
Okay, I also
Dennis Allen and a future criminal involved in the offseason. 2003 doesn't have that. All right, so Dave, it's time for story time of the week. What do you have for us?
Me? You all don't? Nobody else has anything?
I have something, but
go ahead.
All right. So here's my.
There's the proof, Dave.
Here's my story time of the week. I forgot to send Thomas this, but it was a story that men. It was a poll that said men starting August 1st listen to their wives or significant others 45% less than the rest of the year because of football. And it wasn't just NFL football. It was worldwide. It was football, NFL, and football soccer, because that's when soccer starts in the rest of the world in August. So I thought that was really funny. And is that true for you guys? Because my wife, she kind of loathes football season. She's like, oh, God.
My wife.
No, I would. Well, first of all, I'm the only one that can answer this question. I am pretty sure that I listen to my wife equally as little during the other parts of the year as I do during the football season. But this does beg the question while we're on the topic. And Kevin, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's get an update.
Get a love update.
Do I need to ask it in French?
Things are progressing nicely.
Oh, good.
Yeah, things are progressing nicely. Oh, Jesus.
Where's the music, Thomas? Where's the music?
Oh,
That's what the people want. That's what the people want.
You want the music every time?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what we want.
Well, when we're talking about the French lady.
All right.
Anyway,
they're sharing a screenshot of a message that I had typed. I was asked something. Somebody joked about the maroon shirt, and I said that the maroon shirt stays on during sex. That got a laugh out of many people. Yeah, things are going well. We are in a
cream pie.
We are in a holding pattern of sorts. She is. No. This has already been established.
Permission to land.
This had been established. Where she, I think, is a little concerned or has these little worries that she puts in front of herself to fully commit and say, yes, we are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Clean the kitchen table. What more does she want?
We basically do stuff together as it is. Like, I went over to her place Saturday.
This is a her problem.
I went over to her place Saturday. I helped her in the kitchen as best I could. I boiled some pasta.
That's practically cooking. I think that's a win.
And then on Sunday, I helped her. On Sunday, I helped her with some. I helped her with some furniture. She's painting an end table, so I helped sand it
Oh, Jesus
down,
Christ,
put
that
some
sounds like a
kills on
silly
it.
project.
Wow,
Painting
you're like
tables
fucking.
yeah.
You're like that guy from Community. Wait, did you salt the water when you boiled the pasta?
I did not because
Okay,
she.
okay.
God, I take it all
No,
back.
no,
All right.
no.
Okay,
She.
all
Here's
right.
the thing. She
Oh,
is
boy.
very careful. No, she is very careful about how much salt she
Oh
puts
yeah,
in
you
her
told
food.
us that. Yeah.
So I was cognizant of that. I asked her. I said, "Wait, hang on. Do you want me to put any salt in this water? Because I was going to do that." And she's like, she gave me the, "You can if you want." So I was just like, you know what?
Oh my God.
I'm not falling into that trap.
See,
I
I'm the
need-
opposite.
I
I'm the
need
opposite.
French-
I'm Italian. I'm Italian, and if you're telling me I'm making your pasta, and you say you can if you want, I'm making it the way I want to make it. Deal with it. I don't know why you don't like extra salt. I hope you don't die. I'm sorry. I wouldn't think you would have given me the option if you were going to die. If this is purely you don't want to feel bloated situation, I would say, as Sean Orleans, I would say, I love you either way. You know, you look. I don't even notice the difference. You look beautiful to me all
Dave,
the time. So.
Dave, I need Kevin to cook with the French lady, and I need Sally to be in the room with them, and I need them to have the discussion about salting. Sally might lose her mind over it.
You can put me in that room. I have very strong feelings.
Sally would lose her mind. Sally would lose her mind. And by the way, thoughts and prayers to my wife. She got her hair cut today, and it was the shortest I have ever seen her hair. It's like now it's like not quite shoulder length. She was horrified. I had to talk her down. I said, "It looks great."
She looks like Max.
No, she doesn't. But she was horrified. She's like, I was talking to the stylist too much. We were chit-chatting about kids, and before I knew it, all my hair was gone. So,
that's good.
Wow.
I'm trying to be supportive, be a good husband.
But it looks terrible. Is what you're
Look,
saying.
listen. I'm ready. I am ready to. I don't know how you would say wife guy in French, but I am prepared. I am ready and prepared to be a wife guy. Like, I'm fine with that. You know,
Kevin, I need a Bordeaux wedding, 2028. I need it.
Yeah. No,
I don't have any points
Don't
left.
Don't get your hopes up, man.
To go to Vegas, but I can.
Yeah, wait, hang on, Ralph. There's a very large fire in France right now that is proceeding toward Bordeaux. So,
well, the 2028, they got a lot of time to put it out and figure it out. They don't have
Bordeaux.
water in France.
Like I said, Bordeaux wine is shit now. Like we want to go to Burgundy.
Maybe it's Dave's fault, the fire, man.
Dave, do you have? That was my weekend story time that diverted off to Kevin. Do you have anything for the weekend story time?
I do have one quick thing. I'm waiting for my phone here. I caught this headline the other day that really was engaging. How federal agents this is in the Times pick. How federal agents in New Orleans are unraveling a global monkey torture ring. Yes. Yeah, you didn't see this? This is in the Times pick.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, apparently like Louisiana, I mean, you know, I think y'all are familiar. There was the train that turned over not long ago, and the monkeys escaped or whatever. You know, Tulane has like a monkey thing going on where they research monkeys, but I don't know. Apparently, the North Shore is a hotbed for monkeys and that kind of stuff.
Have nobody on the North Shore seen Outbreak with Dustin Hoffman?
Yeah, apparently not. But I don't know. They've got like 30 people they've like arrested, that they've all gotten online. There's just this like online forum of people. Apparently, there's a growing appetite. This is, I quote unquote, a growing appetite for filmed torture of apes emerged on the radar of animal welfare activists and U.S. federal investigators a few years ago into the pandemic.
Kevin, we deserve the asteroid.
I mean, like,
yeah,
like what? It's. I don't know. It's just. I didn't even really want to bother reading this entire article because it's just so bizarre and stupid to me. It's just like, but I can't believe that this is something that had to be written and had, you know, a journalist had to spend time on.
Can you imagine? Your dream is to work at the FBI and you've like made it to the top, and you're like the top of the top in Louisiana, and you go home to your wife and you're like, hey, honey, what are you working on? I'm working on busting a monkey torture video ring. Oh my God, we deserve the meteor. We do. But I can't have the meteor until Tyler Shuck wins the Super Bowl. But I am, Kevin, I'm kind of disgusted in human beings when Dave.
I mean, that doesn't, it's the North Shore. Like, it's the North Shore.
Yeah, Covington.
Like, there's weird shit that goes on in the North Shore. Like, just because you go across a bridge or a body of water doesn't miraculously mean things are, you're not traveling to Pleasantville, okay?
See, I want to tell people this. Kevin, you are a child of the 90s where Bill Elder was investigating satanic cults on the North Shore. That's where that comes from for you, I bet. You remember that? Bill Elder's special.
That and I've written news stories when I was working in New Orleans, and now that I'm in St. Louis, it's like, okay, you can find. Yeah, Juge is having at us in the comments. Good for Juge. You can have crimes in certain areas or particular crimes in particular areas, but it's when you go to the suburbs and the exurbs, that's where you get another kind of weird nonsense happening.
Because they're bored.
That's
yes,
just what
dude,
it is.
We hit the donation goal. I'm 3 drinks in. I'm 2.99 proof drinks in, and I'm 1 Malort in.
Like Charlottesville.
Somebody's telling Juge we didn't.
Wait, Juge is criticizing us.
Yeah.
Juge is criticizing us for not reading the comments, and Juge is in here not paying attention to the drink, the donation update meter. Like, come on now, pot meat kettle. Juge, listen. Enjoy being in backwater Florida or wherever it is you are.
Juge, I'm going to draft you. You are doing the breaking news when Olave signs that ridiculous contract on Thursday. I'll do it poolside. You're going to be in watercolor. I'm going to find you. And we're going to do a 12-minute breaking news podcast for the people. All right, Thomas, give us a final donation update and tell us the MVP winner. I'm so drunk. I can't believe it.
All right.
I'm wrecked, Kevin. I'm wrecked.
Whoa, Jude said Olave sucks. Is he drunk or something?
That's got to be somebody posing.
Thanks to your generosity, guys, we are now on a 155-week donation streak. Only 1 week to go. 1 week to go. Next week, you can make it happen. Ralph's crippled run. Right. Ralph, do you have your running shoes ready?
I have the running shoes. I have the Umbro shorts. I have everything. Me and Dave just need to get coordinated for when we're going to do it in August. When I'm going to fly in.
I sent you.
Yeah, you did.
Not afraid of saying Juge is drinking Malort. Oh man, the wrong graphic. All right.
Juge would never. Juge would never.
All right, thanks to everyone who donated during the show. Thanks to Jason Champagne, to Who That Golfer for starting us off, to Kyle44 for more than 100 buckaroo donating, and to the MVP for the first time this offseason, but I don't think ever, correct me if I'm wrong, not Heath Schuler or Elburb, with 117 buckaroos, the MVP, who is... Only not Heath Schuler. Congratulations.
Not Heath Schuler. Dave, he just spent $117. The cameo for Jim Mora was like $350. Like he's
not even the one that got the promotion. Apparently, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, I love you, not Heath Schuler. The Jim Mora Open is delightful. Delightful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
not
it's
Heath
great.
Schuler.
Yeah. After the edits.
Yeah.
That's true. It was cleaned up a very good bit. A good bit.
Thomas, that's why you're the best. You're best producer on earth. So Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the show and we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/saintshappyhour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. Don't forget to follow us on socials wherever you get your podcasts for free. Thanks to Dave. Thanks to Kevin. Thanks to Andrew for chiming in just a little bit, being like a punk. And Thomas, the best producer on earth, making a tremendous Jim Mora open and running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.